set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson dancing to his left. And he whips that one incomplete there.
I don't know about you, but I wanted to reach out of the booth and snatch that pass myself. That thing floated forever up there. And I think that threw off the timing of the receiver. That's why he couldn't get his feet down even though he caught the ball.
You know, Charles, I would have liked to have seen that.
Yeah, me too.
For you. I wanted to see you reach out and catch that.
Yeah, you've heard about my hands, huh?
5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. And this is incomplete. The Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu, there defensively to make the play. So they take a big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter? I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
Now the first carry for Adrian Peterson. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's brought down. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
Sets up 1st down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice 1st down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? They were able to do that there. Nice pickup on 1st down. Second down and goal. Jackson back in the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Thomas the intended target, but now it's 3rd and goal. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Jackson will keep it, and he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Lamar Jackson keeping it himself from a yard out. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead. So he's able to sneak it in, and credit to the guys up front.
Oh, without a doubt, because they have the leverage on this play. We always talk about low man wins and one-on-one battles. That's exactly what happened there. Their offensive line, lower than the defensive front.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Now it's Patterson. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Jackson. This will be caught by Brown. And he's he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
This play started with the protection. You have to have it to give your quarterback time to let routes develop downfield, and then it's on him to locate an open man, and he does just that. Play callers love 4 vertical routes because receivers can be open at any time downfield, often for big gains.
Preston Smith on the
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
brings up 2nd and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On second down, Jackson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Incomplete. He was defended by Patrick Peterson.
They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. And they will stop him short. They get him to the ground at the 27. No first down. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down. It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. Operating from the gun, Jackson. The linebacker, Fred Warner, right there on the coverage. So their first drive of the game already trailing, having given up points. A little surprised that they went for it, right?
Maybe the big guy, the head coach, senses this is going to be a shootout type of a game. That they've got to match them point for point, as opposed to, hey, we'll get them later. Maybe he just has that sense, and that's why he decided to go for it there.
10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
Result is a first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now it's AP, Adrian Peterson. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
Simmons on the stop.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
2nd and
And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
first down.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. From the gun, it's a give to Peterson. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Marcus Peters up to make the tackle. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. And now Jackson will look to throw it. He's looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. Well, when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger point. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he will be brought down, but a 1st and goal coming up as we have come upon the 2-minute warning.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And it's caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That's good for a gain of 6. 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
Now we've got movement up front. I think this is going to be on the Titans. Things made a little more difficult after the false start as they try again on 2nd and goal. And he'll give it here to his running back. 7 big yards on the carry there to get him within range of the goal line with 3rd down upcoming. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Jackson. Now they go screen. It's complete. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
I love the intelligence the defense just showed there. Read their keys, saw the screen developing, ran to it, and smothered it. What a 3rd down stop by them.
And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3. Jackson. That'll be caught by Brown. Touchdown, Tennessee. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
Extra point.
I don't think it's any state secret to know what they were saying before the start of this drive. Let's go and punch one in the end zone and go into the halftime feeling a heck of a lot better about ourselves. Let's go get this done.
Yeah, tie things up, and then you got a brand new ball game. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Lockett the return. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
A gain of 15.
I don't know what this says about me, but I love successful runs up the middle when the blocking is so well executed like that.
And it doesn't matter whether it's zone blocking, whether it's a power scheme. When you have a blocker on a defender and then the running back can read it, find the proper hole, and just go, sometimes a thing of beauty.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
On the carry.
Now another timeout called for by the offense, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the 1st half.
Result is a 1st down.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They go play action now. Jackson. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They had 2 straight 1st downs, now a gain of 9 to set up 2nd and 1. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. The give to Peterson out of the gun. And this Tennessee defense for the 2nd straight play gets him behind the line. They're not messing around. It'll be a loss of 1, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1.
Down.
From the gun, Jackson. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. 4th down now as the Titans defense holds up in coverage. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Set and ready to go for the 2nd half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. Lockett the return. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Here's Jackson. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Credit the sack there to Harold Landry.
We are seeing 2 really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels?
So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. The keeper good for only 4, and that's going to lead to a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. They're going to try and throw. He's letting it fly for Cooks. It got his man complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line.
Peterson, the ball carrier.
Bringing him down defensively, Jayon Brown.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. But let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains, that means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
Oh, he's got a little daylight.
Always a play.
And all the way in for the touchdown. Adrian Peterson, 35 yards. And his guys have taken the lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run. And one thing
Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for him. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And that's something you almost never see nowadays. When you fake it, you're at the 15-yard line on a PAT as opposed to just going for it from the 2.
I'm sorry. I know they got it, and congratulations to them, but it's just not a good play. I mean, the risk-reward is really off the charts. Not in your favor. Run your offense out there. Put it on the 2-yard line if you want to go for 2. But I'll be darned. They ended up getting that one, didn't they?
On 1st down, it's George. And he'll get this one up to the 26.
The ball carrier.
Up to make the play defensively, Tre'Davious White. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
At the 26-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
On 3rd down, it's George. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one's good for 35 yards on the ground and a 1st down.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
It just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. George. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13.
Tyrann Mathieu on the tackle. A 6-yard pickup.
Play action. It's Jackson.
At the 13-yard line.
And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
On third down, Mark Ingram. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. A 13-yard touchdown run. And the Titans are within a 2-point conversion of tying this game. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. From the gun, Jackson. And he's got it. The conversion good, and we are tied in the fourth. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this fourth quarter. And this will not be fielded. It's a touchback. It comes out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, first down. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Man, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, they want to ride him down the stretch. He should have fresh legs.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
And that play will go nowhere, losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It'll be a loss of 7 on the play, and it'll be a 2nd and long. Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a score to break this tie. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
3rd down.
He can run for it, and he will. Able to convert on 3rd and 14, a terrific play call.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
First down, here's a run with Peterson. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. Trying the power game with Ham. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
The Titans 2-yard line.
And they will take a knee here.
Well, that's going to bring up a big call now because he's unable to make the play himself on 2nd down. Now you just have to wonder, will they keep the ball in his hands on 3rd down?
What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here. 3rd and goal. They'll run it. Here's Peterson. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
Well, any thoughts about overtime have ended at this juncture? That touchdown puts them up 6. I would imagine they'll kick the extra point now and rely on their defense.
Yeah, rely on their defense. So a little bit of time left on the clock here in the 4th, but they got to feel good now.
Visitors
Extra point
22.
safely through,
15.
and they will take a 7-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Now it's Patterson. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. 1 possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. Tre'Davious White, the LSU man, there to knock it away that time. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. He's going to let it fly. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick.
They should have put a stamp on me.
He will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Little bit of a backbreaker right there. You're down close, 1-score game, trying to push the ball down the field and score, and you throw a pick 6.
And sometimes you take a little bit of a gamble when you're making your throws, right? Sometimes you press it a little bit more than maybe you wanted to because you want that score so badly. In this case, it cost them.
Titans 15.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Now it's Patterson. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not.
There goes Mark Ingram. He's at the 30. Past the 20.
Right down their throat.
And a little bit of a consolation prize there. He's into the end zone. Won't win them the game, but they do get the score with all zeros showing.
But some fantasy players are really happy with that score.
Doesn't affect the outcome, but, hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Or, of course, in fantasy football world, these points mean a lot.
A lot there.
The score. Visitors 29. Titans 23.
Well, at least at the very end, there's something to take away. They lost the game, but got in the end zone, got a 2-point conversion as well. I don't know, though. In the end, you still lost the football game.
You still lost the game, but maybe they were just capitalizing on the flurry at the end, right? You scored the touchdown, keep the momentum going, go for 2. Maybe they're working on something for down the road. As you said, it doesn't matter. You lose the game, but you finish with a touchdown and a successful 2-point conversion.
Some sort of a building block.
Yeah, something.